This is a Rivian R1T, and this is the X1 camper designed for the R1T. Before you ask, it's got an externally releasable gear tunnel button, as well as a tailgate release button on the inside. Let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at the X1. The X1 camper is built like an airplane using laser cut and formed aluminum with solid bodied rivets, making it the most secure commercial grade topper of its kind. The doors feature lockable single handle operation. Ooh. You have full access on the side for ease of loading and unloading. The doors also feature mounting points for our cargo packs or any other items you may want to store. The doors even open from the inside. The box beam construction creates wire chases throughout the fuselage for nice clean cable routing throughout the camper. The fuselage also features threaded inserts for mounting things like molly panels or any other accessories that you may have. With being based in the Pacific Northwest, we're no strangers to rain, so we use a 4-season rated marine grade fabric for the tent. Each door opening has a storm door, as well as no-seam screens, as well as a vent up top for ventilation. Can you smell that fresh air? The tent has drains at all 4 corners to shed rain during a downpour. The sleeping area features a 20-inch pass-through at the rear, so you don't have to move anything to get in and out of the camper. We use the Xped Mega Mat up top for the mattress, with an available crash pad, which extends your mattress by 20 inches. And when it's time to change out of gear or hunker down for some bad weather, that's what living room mode is for. We have our optional Thermopuff insulation kit, as well as the gear loft for overhead storage. The X1 also features over 1,200 inches of universal T-slotting for mounting things like awnings, crossbars, solar, Starlink, whatever your heart desires. The X1 can also be configured with our optional Truma heater, our lighting kit, or our 12-volt package. As R1Ts begin to hit the road, we had a lot of Rivian owners reaching out for us to make a camper. With its unique design, it posed some challenges, so we got together a group of 10 Rivian owners called our launch crew to help come along on the journey and tackle those design challenges. One of which being the spoiler on the cab of the R1T. So what we did is we made a recessed head wall so the actual spoiler can tuck into it, maximizing the size of the canopy portion on the camper. The gear tunnel button is also on top of the bed rails. So what we did is we relocated the button to be easily accessible from the outside, so you can get access to whatever you have stored down below. Are you kidding? I wish I had this in my truck. And this, save some for the rest of us. The same thing goes for the tonneau and the tailgate release. We developed a button to where you have access to it. Mounting the camper is one of the biggest challenges that we faced when designing this camper. What we did is we came up with a U-bolt system for the mounting points on the bed rails with a backer plate that securely holds the camper down onto the truck. We didn't want to tie into the brake light on the R1T, so what we did is we developed a sensor that actually reads from the brake light on the cab and sends a signal to this guy to illuminate when the brake is pressed. We wanted to keep the Truma heater as an option for the R1T fitment, so that determined the height and how far it sat over the cab of the truck. We were thinking we might have to mount the clamshell to the roof of the R1T, but we found that our extrusion is burly enough that there wasn't any concern of flexing and hitting the cab. The camper comes in at right around 340 pounds. Range is another question that we get asked, and it's a tough one to answer because there's so many variables. You have altitude, driving habits, temperatures, how much stuff you got loaded in the back, but what we're seeing is a reported 10 to 20% impact. The X1 is made right here in the USA in Portland, Oregon. For pricing and lead time information, go to our website at superpacificusa.com. Thanks for watching.